Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of My Fair Lady by George Cukor. This is an adaptation of George Bernard Shaw's Pygmalion. My Fair Lady, American musical film released in 1964, starred Rex Harrison and Audrey Hepburn, and it won 8 Academy Awards, including that for the Best Picture. The film is set in London in 1912 and opens outside the Covent Garden Opera House, where noted phonetics expert Henry Higgins is taking notes on the accents of those around him, especially the Cockney flower seller Eliza Doolittle. He tells language expert Colonel Hugh Pickering that given enough time he could teach Eliza to speak English well enough for her to be taken for a duchess. The following morning, Eliza arrives at Higgins' home seeking elocution lessons in order to gain employment at a flower shop. Pickering declares that he will pay for such lessons if Higgins can make good on his claim. Higgins agrees to help Eliza, who moves into his home. A few days later, Eliza's father, Alfred P. Doolittle, a dustman, arrives asking about his daughter and seeking money. He accepts £5. Impressed by his approach to ethics, Higgins recommends him to a wealthy American who is studying morality. Higgins subjects Eliza to many forms of speech training, none of which is successful. Just as Higgins and Pickering are about to give up, Higgins gives Eliza an encouraging speech extolling the glories of the English language, and she experiences a breakthrough. As a test, Higgins takes her to the Ascot racecourse. Here, she meets a number of people, including Higgins' mother, Mrs. Higgins, and a young man, Freddie Ensfold Hill. All are charmed by her impeccable accent and not fully reformed grammar, but she lapses into Cockney when urging on a racehorse. After further training, Eliza is put to the final test. She attends an embassy ball where Zoltán Kárpáti, a Hungarian phonetics expert, declares that she is Hungarian and of noble birth. After Eliza's success at the event, Higgins and Pickering are elated with their achievement and they congratulate each other with great enthusiasm. However, both ignore Eliza's contribution to her transformation, and Higgins' indifference to her enrages Eliza and she leaves. Accompanied by Freddie, who is smitten by her, Eliza returns to her home only to find that her former neighbors no longer accept her. She discovers that her father has inherited a substantial sum of money from the wealthy American, and though he is less than thrilled about having to be respectful, he is about to marry his longtime girlfriend. Eventually, Eliza takes refuge with Mrs. Higgins. The next day, Higgins searches for her and finds her with his mother. Eliza refuses to return with him, however, saying that she plans to marry Freddie and work for Kárpáti. Higgins returns to his study to lament her absence. As he is consoling himself, listening to tapes of her speaking lessons, she returns to him and the story ends happily. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box, like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.